Awesome. Stewie, congrats on making the team. That's so awesome. Hey, I'm just wondering, just half of your team is like headed to Tokyo, and I'm just wondering what type of challenges will that present for your Storm team as it goes for a championship? And is it easier in a sense to knowing that you'll be there, sort of going through this experience with Sue, with Jewel, and possibly with Lou as well?
Yeah. So to answer the first question, I think that, we have an amazing opportunity where we have a lot of Olympians on our team, and not many WNBA teams have that. It's going to be a little bit interesting what we do with the break, but I don't think it's going to be any less productive. We're going to have a lot of people playing, a lot of people practicing, and then hopefully just continue to build on the chemistry when we get back. And you guys know the season starts very shortly after we return to the United States. And the second part of the question, I mean, to be able to be around Sue, Jewel, potentially Lou, just an exciting opportunity for really all of us to be able to enjoy Sue's potentially 5th gold medal run, Jewel's first. It's an amazing experience, and I'm just really looking forward to kind of being back to representing the United States and finally getting the opportunity to go to Tokyo.
That's so awesome, Stewie. Thank you.
Next up, Doug Feinberg.
Hey, Stewie, congrats on the Olympic bid again. I'm curious what you learned from your first experience at the Olympics in 2016. And also, I'm guessing your role probably changed a little bit last time you were coming off the bench and sort of a role player more than you were obviously 2018 and probably this year. So what you envision the change will be for you for this Olympics on the court?
When I look back to the 2016 Olympics, for me, it was just like that year was crazy. It was a lot going on, from finishing UConn to going right into the WNBA to going to the Olympics and being with like this super stacked USA team and really having our way with people, winning a gold medal. It was something that I've always dreamed about since I knew playing USA basketball was even a thing. But the thing I think I remember most, and I was on here a little bit before when Sue was talking, was, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I made sure that, when we weren't on the court, we were, hanging out with one another, hanging out with the men's players. And it's just, those moments, those experiences you don't forget either. And almost more so than what's done on the basketball court. And the second part of your question, I can't remember.
It was just, I mean, you were more of a role player in 2016 on that squad, whereas the 2018 World Cup, you were the MVP, and I'm guessing you have a bigger role probably in this Olympics than you did in 2016.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just going to continue to do what I do best, continue to help our team go for our 7th consecutive gold medal. You touched on it, but I was a baby in my first Olympics, and now coming back, now 5 years later, looking forward to continuing to make an impact, help everyone get better, and help the people who haven't been there before be their best and enjoy it.
Thanks, Stewie.
Gotcha.
Next up, we've got Mark Larson from Syracuse.
Hey, Stewie, good to see you again. We're all very proud of you back here in upstate New York. I want to follow up on the questions you were just answering. How much different do you, 5 years sounds like a lot, but it goes with the snap of a finger. How much different do you feel though coming in this year? Yeah,
time flies, that's for sure. But looking back to my rookie year, being able to be on the Olympic team, getting the call from Carol Callan, I remember exactly where I was, because I wasn't sure, I was a little nervous if I was going to make it or not, to kind of, really, really owning who I am in the WNBA, in overseas, in the professional world. So I think that just my growth, my maturity, realizing how I can continue to be better is something that's grown. And I can't wait to kind of showcase that when we get to Tokyo. And, you know, I mean, winning a gold medal is a high standard. So I just want to be able to do that again.
And I asked Sue at 26 if she thought that you were ready to take the torch, and she said it wasn't hers to pass. But you feel ready to kind of be that person for this team, that go-to, that the one everybody kind of leans on?
I mean, I think the thing is when you play with 11 of the other best players in the world, it's not so much one person or one person show. I'm gonna continue to enjoy the opportunity to play with the best of the best. To be able to play with Dee, to be able to play with Sue, to be able to play with the new people on the team, and just taking it in that direction and in that way. And yes, obviously, I hope this isn't my last Olympics. I hope that I'm continuing to go and continuing to help the new people get comfortable. So I don't know. I guess I'm in between. You know, I'm not a old head. I'm not a newbie. I'm just someone that I hope continues to kind of be around for a little while longer.
Thanks, Stewie. Congrats.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Pepper Persley.
Hey, Stewie, it's great to see you. Congratulations. So 2 quick questions for you. So firstly, are you and Sue and Jewel going to go to the coaching staff and ask if you can, play together? Because, you have some good chemistry.
Oh, I hope that we'll get some time together on the court, just because our ability to play with one another. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of different lineups each game. So whoever we play with, we'll be happy to kind of do our best.
All right, thank you. And then you have one of the most devastating front courts in the history of basketball with Tina, Sylvia, Asia, Fee, and you. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah. I mean, I actually was talking about this a little bit earlier today, but the evolution of the front court players, the ability to have the versatility, to be inside and out, I think it's what makes us really set ourselves apart as players and as a country with Team USA. So to be able to, I mean, these are people that most of the time I'm guarding, and it's really impossible to guard them because, you can never take away one thing. So it's a lot of fun to be on the same team as them and not have to worry about, what Fee's going to do or what Asia's going to do, and instead just continue to cheer them on and be there for them.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, Pepper.
And next we'll go to Adam Betts with the Journal-Inquirer.
Stewie, congratulations on the selection. Is it kind of cool? Like half the team is UConn players. Is that kind of cool in a way that it's a kind of a mini reunion? And then what's it say about the program just in general?
Yeah, the fact that just about half the team is UConn players says a lot about the program. Says a lot about what we did when we were at UConn, and now continuing to kind of build on that success as we all come onto the professional stage. But this is the reason why we went to UConn, was to not only be our best when we're in college, but continue to kind of be our best as pros, to continue to follow our dreams and reach new goals. So obviously always proud to represent UConn, and we'll be doing the same in Tokyo with the rest of the squad.
And next we go to Takeshi Shibata.
Hello, Breanna. Thank you for your time, and congratulations for your national team selection this time. I'm calling from Tokyo, Japan. So I'm interested in what do you know about the Team Japan and the general impression on our team, and if you have specific information about the current squad, please share.
I mean, first of all, I'm super excited to kind of go to Japan. I've never been before. Obviously, I'm not sure exactly what our situation is going to be at the Olympics, whether it's bubble or not. But as far as playing against Japan, they're always tough. They always make it super competitive, just because the fact that, they can all go 5 out, can all be people who can shoot, and that's what makes it really hard for the post, especially to kind of have to chase around the guards when they can shoot really from anywhere. And that's really what I remember from playing USA basketball since I was young till now in the pros, and knowing that, you know, they're going to be playing in their home country, representing their country on the biggest stage. So it's going to be exciting to play against them. I'm not sure if Taka is going to play.
She's not gonna play because her
She hurt her
ACL.
knee, right?
Yeah, ACL torn.
Oh, wow. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure when I translated it on Instagram. But yeah, I mean, her not playing is tough for them. Definitely a tough loss. Continue to wish her the best going forward, but I know that they're going to continue to play for her and obviously play for Japan.
Okay, thank you for your kindness and welcome to Tokyo.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Next up, we've got Roger Cleveland.
Hi, Stewie, and congratulations. A lot of people are going to look towards you as to be the new leader of this team, and torchbearer has been mentioned already. But can you talk about the importance of Sue and Dee to this team, what they bring to it at this stage in their careers?
I mean, the importance of Sue and Dee is the fact that they're 5-time Olympians. You know, they're Hall of Famers, they're legends, and they're still continuing to play right now. So the way I look at it in Seattle when I play with Sue, and the way I look at it with Team USA when I play with Sue and Dee, is just continue to appreciate the opportunity, be a sponge. You know, I'm in my 5th year as a pro, but I always want to learn from Sue. And I think that's the same going forward with Team USA. We always want to kind of learn from them, pick their brains, and realize that any opportunity, or any experience that they've been in, you know, that's where we all hope to be one day. I hope to be a 5-time Olympian one day. So just doing whatever I can to kind of learn from them, appreciate them, and realize that we're watching greatness in front of us.
You obviously play with Sue now. What are the strengths of her game at this point in her career?
I mean, I think Sue's playing amazing basketball right now, and her strength is she's the floor general. She has crazy basketball IQ. She knows where everyone's supposed to be, and she helps everyone be better. And on top of that, she's knocking down shots like no other. So, I mean, there's an unlimited amount of strengths. But I think just the way that she gets people to really play well together, and then she just makes the feel and the flow of the game something that you need.
Thank you.
Megan Price.
Hi, Breanna. Megan Price with Sideline Sports and the Sports Arena. Congratulations on making the national team once again.
Thank you.
You're an extremely active overseas player and you have tons of experience with these international players. Who do you believe is going to be the toughest competition there in Tokyo?
To be honest, there's going to be a lot of tough competition. Even like pre-pandemic, we knew that we were going to be playing Japan in Japan in front of a ton of fans. That game was going to be insane. 2 of my teammates, Steph and Ezzy, you know, on the Australian national team. If we end up meeting with them, they're always tough. France, if Gabby Williams is going to be on France, and that entire squad, you have to always respect them for who they are as overseas players. But I think, you know, if you look at the national teams from 2016 till now, they've all continued to get better. You know, they've all continued to make themselves known, make a presence. Nigeria, they always give us a hard time. So I could really go down the list of every team. But the one thing at the Olympics is, you know, we realize we have a target on our back the entire time, and we never take anybody for granted. We know that we have to go out and play our best. and take things one game at a time.
Awesome. Thank you very much and best of luck.
Thank you.
Im Adler, we'll go to you next with the next.
Hi, I just wanted to ask. So obviously, on the last Olympics, it was your first time, and now it's Jewel Lloyd's first time. Did you and Suber do anything to celebrate that for her?
No. We just obviously congratulated her, and I think just really, really excited for her. Really proud of her. Know that she put the work in. Ever since this last circuit kind of started, and she deserves it. She deserves to be on the Team USA. She deserves to go to Tokyo, and I'm happy to kind of be able to be a part of that journey with her and to be able to share that with her, and hope she just has an amazing experience like the rest of us.
Totally. Thanks. Congrats again.
Thank you.
And our final question for Stewie, we'll go to Raphael Haynes with the 3-point conversion.
Hey, Stewie, congrats on making the Olympic team again. Wanted to ask you a two-part question. First, you talked about going your first time and, just the fun you have, but is there anything that you didn't do the first time you went that you say now after looking back, like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I do this or enjoy it like this? And, you can answer that question.
I think that, to be honest, I feel when I was in Rio, I did a lot. I went to the opening ceremonies. I toured Rio. We went to other competitions. So I think that under the circumstances, I'm not sure the access we're going to have. Yeah, I would love to go see other sports. Yeah, I would love to go tour Tokyo, but I don't know if that's even a possibility. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to make sure I enjoy all of these moments with USA Basketball, with the team, with my teammates, at the games, at the arena, and find different ways to kind of enjoy it and make sure that, this Olympics still has a story of its own. And no matter, the pandemic or not, it's still going to be extremely special Olympics.
And is there a specific memory from last year that you can talk about that is like your most fondest? Like, man, I remember this.
The easy one is winning a gold medal. Ever since I was a part of the U16 USA team, I always wanted to kind of win a gold medal at the highest stage possible, and that's the Olympics. So being on that stage, having them put the gold medal around my neck is something that I dreamed about as a kid. And to see that come to fruition was an unbelievable moment, and I'll never forget it. And then I guess the second part to that is to have my family there. I had my parents there, my brother there, to experience my first. And they won't be able to come to Tokyo, but I know that they're going to be watching from afar, just like the rest of the country.